What's up, guys? I'm actually at work right now at Palestine Junior High. We are on a rotating schedule so that no more than 10 people are in a vicinity at the same time. Looking at my classroom, hold on if you can see it. Okay, all those empty desks, it just breaks my heart because I don't know how you guys are as teachers, but I look at them as my kids and not be able to have contact with them is just driving me nuts. With that being said, this week we're talking about the group theater. Sorry for the shaky video, guys. I hope it didn't give you sick. Um, and I just some of what they stood for, and some of how they operate is how I feel a lot of high school and theater, high school and university theaters should operate. Um, the only thing that like shocked me is the amount of time they spent on one production. I was thinking 3 months or the whole summer. I was like, oh my gosh, my university had two shows in one summer, and it blows my mind that they would spend that much time. What I find interesting though is the beginning works of Stanislavski were so ingrained into Strasberg's being that he founded, well, I say he founded, there were several people that founded the group theater, but his philosophy and his directing style was solely based off of what Stanislavski originally was teaching, or at least in Strasberg's mind. Um, and then what kind of confuses me, and I understand that this happens anywhere because there are successes that I've had as a director and failures that I've had as a director. But if you're using the same people and the same technique and the same style of theater, why? I wish I had more information on why some shows are successful and some shows weren't. That's where I kind of got a little lost. Uh, to further all that, after all of the second essay, especially in the book, was kind of tricky because it sounded to me like every other high school, pun not intended, drama filled theater department. There was a lot of infighting, and there's one person that felt like she kept getting looked over, and Cheryl Crawford, and different things like that. So when I was reading it, the second essay for me became more of how they were personality wise, not how they were as theater professionals. And I found that very interesting. And to see that the group theater's demise came from the fact that Strasberg felt betrayed because Stanislavski started changing his method of acting a little bit from effective memory being what I understand to be emotional recall to given circumstances. And instead of focusing solely on emotions, focusing on what is given to you by the playwright, how that would affect you. So it was really interesting to see the beginnings and how they were strong, and then the discord and all that good stuff. It goes to show you that you can be the most talented professional in the world, but if you're not easy to work with, or if you don't see eye to eye with somebody, you just go and do something else. So I found that interesting. But I will wholeheartedly agree that a majority of the way that we, or me especially as a director and actor, teach and direct is a derivative of what came out of the group theater. So the training that we have still to this day, even though the group just banded in 41, can be traced back, kind of like a family tree, traced back to the group theater. So the group theater, even though it only lasted about 10 years, has forever cemented itself as a major player in American theater.